Alright, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Coochies, and this is going to be another rant video on this game. Like, honestly, I'm honestly starting to dislike this game. Like, 2K16 in my opinion was better, and I'm going to tell you guys the things that I just really wish they could fix or they'll fucking patch, because this game's honestly getting broke as fuck. So number one, why did they take out moving screens in this game? Because everybody knows when you fucking play twos, it is all just a pick and roll game, playmaker and stretch big. The screens are OP because they can just run up. They can just run up on you. They don't even need to stop before they set the screen. Last 2K, they were on top of that, and it made twos fun. Like, twos was not played nowhere near how it's played in this game, and it just honestly doesn't take that much skill to play twos anymore. It's who can make the most shots off the pick and roll, and who get the board after if they even miss. I mean, that's how all these top ranked players, all the top ranked at each part are number one. They play twos and they play it cheesy as hell because that's the easiest way to win. But I just don't think it should be like that. I think in speed boosting, like, the playmaker just uses the speed boost right off the OP screen. It's one thing if it was just a speed boost off of a good screen. Nah. This is speed boost off a fucking obviously moving screen. And then you're just fucked. Like, I mean, unless you have a lockdown defender, which I'm gonna get to soon. Something about defense soon. But I mean, the only way you could even have a chance would be having a lockdown defender, like a guard, so you could guard the playmaker, pick dodger on Hall of Fame, and being short so your lateral quickness could be up. Because I made a lockdown defender just to see the caps, and like the lateral quickness for a 6'4" is for a 6'4" dude is like 93, which, I mean, you could possibly keep up somewhat with a speed boost. And honestly, like, sometimes, like, if I'm not getting screened on, I can most of the time guard speed boost because they just do that same hesitation and just take off on that side. There's rarely any speed boosters that try to do like a crossover right after, or like do a hezi and actually go to the other side with a crossover. There's not a lot that do that, and most of the time it's pretty easy to guard. I mean, you can't do anything when you're getting screened on, moving screen. They're running up 1,000 miles an hour because they realize their man can't get open, and just whoop, stop on a fucking dime. And so that's one part. And I just overall shooting. All right, so next, I just think shooting is way too easy in this game. And I made a rant in my last video how I think stretch bigs are OP. Like, what big man do you know that can shoot like half court fadeaway shots like this? It doesn't make any sense. Because there is no center that's ever just been able to use the same move and then just cash it. Like, I'm on Superstar and I'm getting green lights off that stupid ass animation that every stretch big does. I mean, it's just OP as hell. There's no center that can get their three-point rating to a 99, and it probably never will be. I mean, maybe like there's all these high school and college players that are like 7 foot and got handles, but I mean, the only one we can even see this year is gonna be, not Manute Bol, Tom Maker. But there's no center that has ever been able to have a 94 3 and then a 99 after you put a boost on it. I mean, to be able to be a center, to be able to be as cheesy doing that on part and just getting green lights, I mean, it's stupid. They made shooting in this game way too easy. Even with the stamina bar, I mean, you get Iron Man and tireless score. I mean, you're pretty much, that's a GG. Like, there's not a lot of times you're gonna be missing, especially with all these OP screens. Then when you're a stretch, you can get your like 6'7" playmaker that's big as hell, and he'll get a screen easily, and then you just have to do that pop back. And lastly, the thing I wanted to talk about is you do not get rewarded for good defense on this game. I really do not think you are. I mean, it is insane how many fouls get called in Park in my career, regardless. I mean, it's so clear that all you're hitting is ball, and they'll call a shooting foul. They go up, you try to strip them, shooting foul. You literally, everything is a foul in this game. A contested, and that's just for driving, like layups and dunks and shit like that. Like, it's always a foul. And even on jumpers, you'll just jump in their face. He'll fall to the ground. They call shooting foul. And then, I mean, a lot of times they make some of these and one. And then the fucking, then when you're in somebody's face, good shot defense, you're clearly, it's clearly contested. And even with a Hall of Fame shooting badge, I mean, if you're in somebody's face that much, you should not be able to make those. Like, I don't care. I mean, I have mid-range Deadeye, and yeah, I made some pretty crazy shots, but honestly, do I think I should have made them? No, I really probably shouldn't have. But it comes down to they make shooting extremely easy, and it just shouldn't be that way. And if shooting is going to be that easy, you have to reward the players that actually have good defense. Like, I mean, not everybody is going to be a lockdown defender, and even still, I've seen lockdown defenders get broke. I mean, just get dropped off, like, and because they don't reward him for good defense, even when he'll have badges. Like, yeah, sometimes you can find some really good ones, and sometimes they'll be heavily guarding you, or you'll be heavily guarding them, and it just doesn't matter. Like, you don't get rewarded. And you say your team plays good defense, and somehow the offensive player somehow a lot of the time gets position, or if it's like a layup and you contest it, somehow they recover faster than you and get the O board, like even when you jump before them. It just, to me, they gotta fix these things. Like, that they want the game to be realistic, but they're keeping in stupid shit. Shit that doesn't happen. And then I'm tired of the speed boost by big men. They just do this all the time, and it's so hard to guard because you got their point guard setting screens on you, and if you back up too much so he doesn't speed boost past you, he'll just stop and cash, and then it's insane. And then when you're heavily guarding them, you'll just do this. He run, no, and you'll end up losing them eventually. And like I've only seen it a few times get completely locked down. It's just because it was actually good defending, but it's still hard to do. Like, you have to predict a lot of the stuff they're about to do. And I don't know why they would add that in the game. It's one thing for playmakers to speed boost. Like, I agree with it to an extent that they should have a little speed boost. I mean, I still think it's a little bit too high, but regardless, a center that can speed boost, these 300, 260 pound centers, like, they have to take that out. That's what ruined 2K16 part, just stupid shit like that. And they said they were going to take that crazy post stuff out. Oh, but they always find a way. Look at the speed boost. It's insane. It shouldn't be like that. But that was my little rank video for today, guys. I've been playing the last few days. I'm almost halfway to All-Star 5. I'm All-Star 4 right now. I got a pretty decent record. It's like 602.30. I mean, obviously it's not the best, but it's better than your average player. Because I am better than the average player, I think. I mean, honestly, like, if I had more players to play with, because I have all the time in the world. Like, I just had surgery. I don't have school, obviously, because I had surgery. I think if I had a lot of good players to play with, I could already be superstar, no doubt. I mean, I could be one of the top. My shot creator, I honestly think, is like such an OP player. I get so many green lights off of fadeaway, like in people's mouths. Like, mid-range Deadeye and difficult shots together is insane. I honestly think if I had like a nice center to go along with me, I could be at the top as well. I mean, but I ain't complaining. Like, I don't really care that much, because it seems like a lot of these top players just get too cocky, get too ahead of themselves and shit. And to me, I do play this just for fun, and I love to make YouTube videos about it as well, to help you guys out, or just to give you guys my input. Because, I mean, that's pretty much what YouTube is. You do post what you want to post, you know, and I want to post shit like this, so I know if anybody else feels the same way. If they disagree, maybe they can counteract one of my points. I mean, I'd be interested to hear. So I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Sorry for the rant if you don't really like these videos, but I just had to get that off my chest because I've been playing a lot lately, and I'm just noticing, like, just stupid shit. Like, my record should not even be as bad as it is. Like, I should definitely have under 200 losses, 100%. Like, I'm not saying I'm gonna be like these top players that have like 5K wins and 400 losses. I mean, Nah, I ain't saying that. I mean, but it's fine. But I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, drop a like, comment if you agreed with me. If you don't, like, just stuff like that, anything about 2K, put it in the comment section. I pretty much respond to everybody, or you can hit my Twitter DMs. My Twitter is always in the description, so go check that out. Follow me. I don't really post too much on my like YouTube, Twitter, but I mean, you can follow my main as well. It's Coochie's HD. But anyways, guys, if you just comment all that stuff, and I'll catch you guys in the next.